2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Here are the five for the Wildcats. And for the Wolverines, they've got Alexander, and it's Horry in at the point guard. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
Tip-off goes to the Wildcats. James against Horry. Fires from 14. That misses off the backboard. And the Wolverines with possession. Pass to Alexander. Here's Westphal. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. To the inside. Townsend grabs the miss. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. I heard coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. The two-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from three.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great play.
And here's Arizona now. The Wolverines making their last shot. Here's Reese. Last time out he had 13 points. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to James.
3 points.
Reese has got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Horry. Pass to Alexander. Outside, Horry. Rebound, Wildcats.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
No, especially with the seasons they were having. They were both top teams. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Westphal. Inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Horry's got his second bucket tonight.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Reese. He's got 6. Count that bucket. Here's Alexander. Pass to Horry. The 3. Good on the triple. Horry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him in every possession.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Perez. The three-pointer, no good. Arizona leading by 4. Here's Reese with the drive.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Pass to Ori. From the arc. Reese pulls it in. And for Arizona, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Ori. He's got 7. Townsend gets the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Fires the 3. And the rebound collected by Ori.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Townsend. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Step back and squared up. Reese has got 17.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here's Townsend. Pass to Ori. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. He's got 10.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And it's Westfall missing. Arizona leading by 6. Throws it up high.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Ori against James. Ori with it. 10 points for him.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's James. Again, Arizona.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Arizona making a change here. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Back to Richmond. Pass to Morris. Wolverines working the ball around. No problem on the jumper in close.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Jakob Jonas. James covering. Here's Jakob Jonas. No good on the triple. Wildcats leading by 8. Here's Reese. The long distance 3 is buried. Reese has got 22.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offense.
Remaining for 2 minutes.
Richmond outside. Pass to Morris. From 13. Connects. The jumper drops. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the link to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And foul. James fires from way outside. Arizona with another miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
So on the floor for the Wildcats. The Wildcats again cannot hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Over to the wing. It's up a three. Townsend, the pass to McCallum. Unable to get that one.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Stolen. Here's Townsend. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Little turnaround, and it's James missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Here's Westphal. Coming in off a 10-point game, his last outing. Here's Townsend. To the wing right side. Floats it up for James. And out of bounds as the Wolverines gain possession. And let's see what Arizona has coming up on Tuesday. Then on Sunday, Rez is checked in for the Wolverines. The Wolverines have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Alexander. Here's Westphal. Can't connect from short range. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
The Wildcats shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Here's Perez. 9 points last game out. Pass to Alexander. Here's Ori. Just 5 on the clock. Wolverines again missing.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Reese, no good.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main things is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of them.
Here's Reese. The Wolverines making their last shot.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Townsend. The layup missed. Arizona leading by 12. The drive by James and the dunk by James.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to Perez to end the run, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Reese. He's got 29 points, and it's blocked.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the second quarter. Fades away. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Kicks it out to James. Pass to Reese. Takes the three. Yes! It's James picking up the assist. James has got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Townsend. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Here's Perez. Got a piece of it. James looking it over. Here's Reese. Another three for Arizona.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Alexander. Still without a basket. Here's Townsend. And the layup's good off the glass.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now James. He's got 13. For the three. Another three for Arizona.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Wildcats lead by 17. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And let's do something we never, ever, ever do. And that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we...
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've got Ori. And it's Perez in at the 4 slot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Wildcats leading by 17. Kicks it out to James. Another three for Arizona.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Townsend. Back to Ori. Wolverines working the ball around.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Here's Reese. Count it. Reese has got 37.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Townsend. Tries it from 9. Back to Ori. The tray. The shot off that time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Reese. 37 points for him.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Ori against James. Three-pointer. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock in
In the air and down hard. Woo!
Oh, stop.
Pass to Townsend. Back to Ori. Here's Perez. Here's Alexander. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Fast break. Here come the Wolverines. Ori passes to Perez. Got it. Good job in the low post. Perez has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Back to Ori. Pass to Townsend. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Wolverines able to retain possession here. Just 5 to shoot. Blocked again. Outside, James. Pass to Reese. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And he uses the glass on the layup. Reese has got 43 points.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Alexander gets the bucket. Alexander's got 5.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Reese. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim.
Oh,
and how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Pass to Perez. Back to Ori. Here's Perez. Pulls it up. Misses the jumper. And you talk about the best center in the league. Sabonis certainly, Stan, is in that group.
he sure is, Kevin. The second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Here's Reese. Softly drops in the floater. Reese has got 47 points.
So graceful with the teardrop.
Here's Alexander. He has 5. Back to Ori. Pass to Alexander. Wolverines working the ball around. Fires from 18. That one, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers, for example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams decided to change it up. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Wildcats on D. And James picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Again, Arizona.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Outside, Ori. Here's Morris. Bank shot, no good.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Reese, no good. The Wolverines have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Ori against James. Pass to McCallum. Jacks up a three. Good, and Adoree picking up the assist. Ori's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Reese. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. The shot. The quick look, no good that time. Being at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Townsend. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors. I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Morris, how he performed last season. Averaged about 8 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I love having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
Here's Reese. And there's the drive, and it's blocked. From downtown, it's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Wolverines able to retain possession here. And Arizona making a change here. .112 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Yaka Jonas, and he makes good on the layup.
And so far, going from
pass to Ori. Morris, left side. Fader on the way. That one doesn't go. Arizona leading by 11. Taking a look at Arizona. Paying for 3. McCallum with the rebound. McCallum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution on the court.
Wolverines have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Townsend, the pass to Ori. Driving in. Oh, that was something else. Are you kidding me?
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Pass to Reese. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And for Arizona, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Townsend. Outside, Ori. From past the arc. Rebound, Wildcats. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Pass to Townsend. They set the pick. Outside, Ori. There's the triple. Reese pulls it in. Wildcats leading by 11. Puts up a deep 3. Townsend grabs the miss. Townsend's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Ori. The 3. And no good that time. Arizona's shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall?
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Perez is checked in for the Wolverines. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
That one misses. And so James will bring it up for the Wildcats. 22 is their biggest lead. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Alexander. Outside, Ori. Shoots the 3.
2 minutes remaining.
That does not go. Here are the Wildcats. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Reese, and he lays it straight in. Reese has got 55.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Alexander passes to Townsend. Here's Perez. Lock at 6. Here's Townsend. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Arizona.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season, and they're able to recover. Wolverines again missing. Down low. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Wildcats. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Reese. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Outside, Ori. So no problem for Arizona as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA.